In my previous video about Aquamarine, I said that the smash cut away from the tears conversation might be the most ambiguous moment in the film. Today I present to you its only competitor, the M or W scene. I'll walk you through its basics, then see how deep we can go upon subsequent viewings. It's early in the film, and we're meeting Leonard for the first time. He approaches the girls and says this, essentially out of the blue.
M or W?
Right. Nice to see you too. He knows what you did last summer.
On the first viewing, our thoughts go something like this.
M
That was a question, so he's about to turn it upside down and say, or W, isn't he?
or W?
I knew it. Also, I wasn't sure before, but I'm sure now. That is definitely a W. I know my typography, and it looks way more natural facing this direction than it did before. It's a W. Hey, I was right. But what was that about? Just that guy being creepy, I guess. I mean, he was right, but you shouldn't just appear in front of kids and say random stuff like that.
He knows what you did last summer.
Yeah, see, they think he's creepy. I'm wondering how many of this film's viewers would even get Haley's reference there, or why someone her age has even seen an R-rated film, but the intent of the scene is pretty clear. He's the creepy guy, which probably means he'll save the day in the end of the film. I've seen that trope a few times. Hey, maybe Haley didn't actually watch I Know What You Did Last Summer, but just saw the trailer on TV. Yeah, that makes more sense. And that's about it for our first viewing. We keep watching the rest of Aquamarine and never think about it again. The second time we watched the film, we noticed something huge. That wasn't Leonard's first appearance at all. No, he actually appeared in the opening montage. It blows right past us the first time because he's just one of several strangers, most of whom we correctly guess are never coming back, but this ends up being a main character. And there he is missing a W from the sign. The last word, weekend, is missing the W. Wow, this is really well planned out. I told you this was a good movie. And here he is a second time. Alright, Leonard, fix that sign. Oh, he can't. Look at that scrunched up, frustrated face. You better go find the W, Leonard. Now when we get to his M or W scene, we read it slightly differently. We know from our first viewing that he's a kind-hearted man, and here he's just trying to entertain the kids. He's too awkward to do it well, but his heart is in the right place, and we know he made the correct call for that sign. He's not the kind of slacker to use an M where you need a W. We're proud of him. Kind of. If you sign up to watch Aquamarine a third time, it's probably because you noticed the first two times how many subtle flourishes of brilliance it has, and you're hunting for more. You saw symbolism and subtext in a few places, and you're wondering where else there might be some. So, is there any symbolism in this scene? This letter being an M looked plausible until he turned it upside down. Maybe it represents how things aren't always what they seem? Leonard himself seems creepy, but is a nice guy. Aqua seems like a person, but is really a mermaid. Cecilia spins lies that people don't always see through. Maybe. Or maybe it goes even deeper. Why those two letters? Why M and W? Why not have Leonard confuse an L with an I, or an S with a 5? Do M and W have any special meaning? Maybe M stands for mermaid, and W stands for woman. These are Aqua's two choices of what she should be. Should she return to her father and be a mermaid, or stay up here as a woman? Or maybe W is for women, and M is for men, and Leonard is asking Haley and Claire to consider who they're really attracted to. This would make sense given all the gay subtext I mentioned in my earlier video. I think I might have hit it. If you watched this movie 5 times, it's probably because you're editing a video about it and not because you're still stuck on that one scene. So, good luck with that video, and let me know how it turns out.